Hello, traders. Hello, everyone. Welcome in the advanced stream here at Live Education with XM, and welcome also on YouTube to the simulcast session that's going to go for a while. I'm here with Stanislav Kolev to talk about how crazy this week is, how crazy it will be on the remaining part, and what to expect or how to deal with that. I mean, some coping strategies, I guess, are needed here. Hello, Stanka. How are you doing? How are you coping?
Hi, Marcin. Very good to see you. I gotta say that I have a very good one. Uh,
So you are riding it. You're not coping, you are riding it.
Absolutely. I'm I'm long euro dollar, still in. I'm long on the Bitcoin as well. Short on gold versus euro. Like there are just a few that I'm not participating, and you cannot catch them all, really. But it's so far great. Let's see. I'm having some expectation for tonight. Um, Atlanta Fed that was adjusted from negative 1.3 to 2.8. I think this is the event that the market is awaiting today. How about you? How are you riding or are you coping?
Um, I'm not riding actually. I don't have strategy for those like strong shoots, like not like this kind of strategy that you are having where you accumulating and then riding the wave. I'm actually waiting for it to calm down and to trade it more in ranges. Okay, so yeah, this moment is actually for me too late to do anything, or too early to do anything, right? Like I ideally I like to see a pullback, like some move down, and then trade it. So for me, it's like if I'm not early in something like that, I'm not chasing it. I'm not getting, it's like deal done or deal mostly done here for me. Um, Now I'm thinking where the next range going to be, right? So because what I'm the philosophy I follow is that market moves from level to level and from consolidation to consolidation or from
Yes,
accumulation to distribution.
slowly we get to philosophy again, huh?
Um, yes, underlying philosophy. Yes, I'm waiting for something like that, and I'm thinking, okay, will it be here, or will it be here around 110? Right? Maybe going to be like a pullback continuation, and something like 0.9, 0.10. Like I'm focusing on where market could be trading more, around which level, things like that. Maybe if they give a pullback, right? Um, it's sort of for me, it's also already a range when they give pullback and they, start coming back up. Maybe, it will be chance to continue with them. At this stage where we are sitting so high, relatively high, I don't see anything to do here. Not sell, not a sell, not a buy. I mean, I could think maybe, there's some sort of a range that we are in the middle of, which would be like implied range, like a projected range, the idea for the range, and maybe that's the middle of it. But I don't know that. Like I have too little to grab at the moment, so that's why I'm rather in wait and see mode, at least when it comes to Euro USD. Um, Dollar yen, very interesting recently, technically, right? Because if I'm looking at daily, we've been having. I need to get rid of that. We've been having break of a bullish attempt, right? So the market tried to reverse, like return to the mean of the consolidation of this range. It failed. Then it tried, like last defense, it failed. So today is actually quite a nice bearish day, which was essentially driven by earlier price action, like pretty clear situation. Um, yeah, so those are things I'm looking at right now. I'm thinking, shall we have like situation on Euro GBP is actually pretty interesting. Started ranging widely or continuing ranging widely. Yeah, so that one is also interesting. Um, dollar Swiss, kind of interesting as a Swiss having this risk off nature. So for any and close to euro and also risk off component is very strong with Swiss franc. Actually, probably the best risk off currency. So in case anything bad is happening, like for example trade wars, that could be interesting addition to the portfolio. So oil has been bearish. Um, Yesterday was actually nice failed breakout. So yeah,
So you're
there.
writing something.
Sorry.
You got some oil trade, yeah?
Yeah, I had some shorts. I still have one short here, which is probably I overstayed in it, unfortunately. So, but yeah, that's just one of them. Looks like they want to pull back from the failed breakout, which is like also nothing, kind of nothing unexpected, right? Um, but yeah, oil is interesting. Testing the bottom of this range. Whatever happens here will be interesting, actually, in my opinion. Um, shall we go back to the range or shall we break lower? Um, but this is like I'm looking at price action very closely. It's similar to the situation euro, the dollar yen has been, right? Like testing bottom of the range, trying to rebound, and they had like short, like negation of those longs and then negation of the final defense. That's one of the scenarios that could play out here, right? This is not necessarily helping this position here, but could be opportunity for new trades. And the same with bullish push, right? Like there will be probably bearish attempt again. If bulls start destroying those bears, that will be also bullish opportunity. So actually, yeah, the decision making that the market has to do on this level, they have to do some decision making. I will be trying to read it from price action. Um, so yeah, that's the current vibe. So I'm not good. I mean, I'm having problem with the euro being so crazy. Actually, like I started avoiding it. Right, I haven't been in it earlier, so I'm kind of avoiding it. Even euro GBP, I like, but definitely it feels euro. The sentiment towards euro, right? Euro yen, interesting, but hey, now you have strong versus strong or crazy versus strong. Um, Crazy is fun, but you don't marry crazy, right? I mean, like you don't engage.
Yep.
that made that made you second thinking it.
I was just thinking which from both is the crazy? Was it the euro or is the Japanese yen? And which
Ja-
is
no, Japanese yen. I wouldn't say Japanese yen is crazy. Um, but I like what Derek Dargo said. Like funny central bank, funny currency, funny central bank. But it was more in a negative sense, I guess. Uh, like ridiculing the way of running monetary policy, and now it's like I I think okay, BOJ could increase interest rate, could be more hawkish, but given last 2 years, they may at any point say, "Oh, we don't have to be so hawkish. Like, let's calm down. Let's think about it twice." And that would be disappointment that's totally in range of normal BOJ behavior. So, but I wouldn't say it's crazy. I would say it's very not. It's not nice. So to speak, rude. It's Abiola here with us in the chat. Can we look into euro yen? Oh, actually, we are now. What do you think, Stanka?
Hi Biola, thank you so much for tuning in. I have been a short seller here multiple times. I then turned into a long buyer on the spring that we had on. Um, if you go to 4 hour time frame, it's going to be very clear. So I anticipated a long position on the Euro Japanese yen, and right now I'm kind of neutral. I'm really looking to see. I think that both of them are bullish at the moment. Uh, we're going to very likely anticipate a pausish cut today from ECB that they are not going to um, pre-commit for future policy adjustments.
Haven't they been doing pulse rate cuts all the way actually this cycle, like since last June? Like even in June they were like, oh, we pre-committed to this cut, but we will not pre-commit to any more cuts. And they were like each time they, oh, we don't know how we're gonna go, we will be data dependent, right?
Yes, and the data was bad up until some time ago. Yeah, we started getting better data recently, and also, I mean, I think
What do you
that's
mean by better data? Like
from the eurozone. We started seeing a little bit of a waking up on the PMIs as well, um, and at the same time, we've got usually where when US dollar there are risks with the US. The second best alternative is the euro, and we got some very stagflationary data from the US, so I think this is giving another boost for it. Also, their spending in the eurozone that's going to get boosted. It's another reason for bullish euro. I think that we have all the cases for it.
maybe they are breaking out of consolidation with this with their CPI index. Um, Actually, this is interesting, right? Like up and down on consumer prices, um, like a ping pong. I
We,
wonder where this is going. Like
yeah,
that was
we
also
have a clear uptrend also on inflation as you show here. So it's another reason to be not as bearish. Let's put it like this
I would say
on
that
the
it's a
euro.
wonky consolidation. I wouldn't call it an uptrend, but maybe I'm having like I'm requiring too much from them. Let's compare with CPI index from the US. Uh, this is like more stability, right? But then in January something happened. Hey, why we didn't have? Oh, okay. February CPI will come next week, I guess. That was January. Like maybe adjustment, or maybe it's new breakout, new leg of an uptrend
Yeah,
because tariffs have been like I don't know about tariffs because they were imposed and they were postponed. I think global tariffs on on all US imports have been introduced, right? Um, it's just that Canada and Mexico tariffs. So China is also under tariffs since beginning of Feb. So they should see inflationary effect. No,
which is priced in already, no?
I don't know. Is it
I think.
or will that be the reason? I mean, we are a little bit ahead of facts, right? Because we are having non-farm payrolls and jobless claims still coming. But I could see it as a trigger, like higher inflation as a trigger for dollar drop, for dollar like pullback. Let's say pullback correction.
I think that we have a lot going on before then. Today we have the
Yeah, exactly.
yeah
There's this
before the
window.
inflation report. I think that we're from now up until then you have the NFP. You got a lot going on. So